Yo, here we go. The Antarctic Treaty here, making this off limits since 1959, making the 360-degree Antarctic wall off limits, or they'll shoot you, since 1959. Where does the curve start? This is called convergence. These two bridges look like they come together, but they still maintain the same parallel distance all the way, even though they look like they come to a V. It's called convergence to the vanishing point. You see some curvature here. There can't be any flat spots on a ball, for one. It's got to be curving at all, from down from you 360 degrees, curving down from you. Is there some curvature here? Where's the curvature here? What about here? Over here? Some curvature? What about here? Some curvature, curvature. All I see is flat lines, flat lines. Squirting water on the ISS, utter fucking cuckoo madness. It's insane, dude. You would never do this if this was real. You would never do this if you could die at any second. You would never do this. You know what a vacuum, do you understand the vacuum? Do you understand what they're telling you? Crazy shit. Damn. Drop in gradient equals water flowing. Okay? See the water flowing? No drop in gradient equals water level. It has to have a container until it seeps into the ground or whatever. It'll flow like this. It'll flow until it's contained, and it'll turn flat until that breaks again. If that dam breaks again, it'll flow again until it finds its level. Meanwhile, globe believer with nothing but insults. The moon so bright it can light up our night sky from 240,000 miles away, which we know that's insane. Except when you land on it, it's dull and gray. Man, they are the blunder kings. NASA is the blunder king, for sure. That awkward moment when astronomers go all flat Earth to recreate the night sky. The night sky. One day you might get up to this level. People in China don't walk upside down. The Earth is flat. That's right. Shaky's been on enough planes to see how flat it is. Believe me, traveling. Basketball players, they travel a lot. See, that's why they all know it's flat as fuck. I've actually said hi to him a few times back in Orlando. He used to have a cousin who lived right there at Collegiate Village and across the street from UCF, where I used to go, where I graduated with my finance degree, bachelor degree. But he used to come in there all the time and see his cousin with this big Superman Suburban purple. Research flat Earth. The masses have never thirsted after truth. Whoever can supply them with illusions is easily their master. Whoever attempts to destroy their illusions is always their victim. They think they're on a spinning ball, hurtling through space, and that they came from Monkey Man. It's funny. Again, you all think you've evolved from monkeys living on a flying, spinning ball of water. They've convinced you of this. They teach evolution in school with zero proof. Damn, son, shit is flat as fuck. I'm living in a holographic fractal simulation matrix. Fractal holographic simulation matrix, which you have to have a flat plane for. NASA used them while cruising in the lunar rover. What do we have here? Those piece of shit fucking aluminum chairs back in the day that grandma used to lay out in. Right? Look at this shit. You think that went through the Van Allen radiation belt? Which is really the firmament? Huh? NASA presents Space Shuttle 2017. See it? There you go. Honky shonky. It's fucking nuts. Okay? Crashed saddle loon. Satellite loon. What you think are satellites are fucking hot air balloons. Okay? There you go. What you think are satellites are fucking hot air balloons. Look at it. There it is. There's your fucking goddamn balloon. And here you go, NASA. Here you go. This is for you, NASA. It says it right there. NASA. Okay? I mean, this is insane. I can't believe this shit. Jim Bond falling down, the death threats of a psychopathic globe-tard at war with himself on a flat earth reality. All he wants is to stay spinning on an imaginary ball he saw on television and build rockets from toilet paper rolls and tin foil. Tweaker shelters. Tweakers in space. That's who NASA is. NASA are nothing but tweakers in space. Okay? For sure. Low Earth orbit. Okay? All sizes to scale. This is where the Hubble is supposed to be, the ISS, and blah, blah, blah. Basically 99 miles to 1,200 miles, and we're talking about traveling 140 million miles to Mars. And these motherfuckers can't even go 99 miles. Or past that, low Earth orbit. The moon's supposed to be 240,000 miles away. 236 to 240,000 miles away, depending on its made-up orbit. It's not perfectly, it's elliptical, blah, blah, blah. All this shit. The Earth is flat. Earth is flat. All CGI. The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world. These are all made-up cartoons. And some of the other planets are actually the bottom of dirty, burnt pans for cooking. That's what they actually are. They took pictures of dirty, burnt pans, and then they told you it was a planet, terrestrial, something you can land on. Miss, can you please show us where the flat spots are on a spinning ball? See on the ball here? It's curving all the time. Okay? Now, we live on a flat plane. There's no curve like this. It's flat everywhere you look. You can't have a ball with flat spots. It's flat everywhere. This is supposed to be curving from you at 360 degrees. If you're standing here, it's got to be from every direction from you, 360 degrees around you, curving down to make a ball. That's no planet. That's a cartoon. Cartoons. 100% flat as fuck. Light only reflects off of flat water. Flatness. Kennedy Space Center. And there you go. This is about the most honest thing that NASA has ever done. Ever. This is the most honest thing NASA has ever done. If you pointed a compass north on a globe in Australia, then it would be pointing into outer space. This only works on a flat Earth. You can be in Australia and a compass will point north because it's flat. And the North Pole is in the center of this flat circle. Like a fucking the middle of the pizza where they put that fucking thing to keep it from fucking, getting smashed. Or, anyway, fuck it. There you go. There's water always assumes the shape of its receptacle that it's in. Standing bodies of water always level off flat on top. Math is not going to change that, ever. And if the Earth is 75% flat level water, like this, it's flat. There's no curve. It's flat. They lied to you. Sorry they lied to you. You're just going to have to face up to it. Pilot captures amazing thunderstorm photo at 37,000 feet over the Pacific Ocean. This is not possible on a spinning ball. See how the clouds are doing this? Nothing's spinning, stationary. And the upper level here is interacting with the lower level here because there's nothing spinning. Again, the sun tells you what time it is, the moon tells you what day it is, and the stars tell you what month it is. Just like a perfectly designed timepiece. Flat Earth clock, man. So easy. This shit is easy. There you go. There you go. Remember these old beach chairs that your grandma used to lay out in? You had growing up? NASA remembers them. If you don't experience angular momentum, you ain't spinning, motherfucker. Research Flat Earth. Look at this Freemason fucker. Look, they're not completely controlled from every fucking aspect, by the way. They're compartmentalized. So yeah, you're gonna get some of them come out with some truth, whether they know it or not. He might not even know what he's. Who the fuck knows? The sun never sets on a flat Earth. You could follow that motherfucker if you could go fast enough over the flat Earth because it circles above. You could follow it and it would never be dark for you. It would never be dark for you. That's right. Outer Space Preschool book list. Roaring rockets, balloony, on the launch pad, Earth. See, your little fake circle, our stars. There's no place like space. What's out there? See, what they don't want you to do is to look inside where everything is. They want you to look outside. Everything's inverted. You have to understand this. They want you to go into outer space that doesn't exist instead of looking inside of yourself where all that is exists. The opposite. It's insane, dude. I don't know how they invert us like this, but they do. What's the difference between a flat earther and a globe believer? Independent research. That's right. Independent research. The moon's so bright it can light up our night sky from 230, except when you land on it, still in gray. We already saw this one. But sometimes they, alright, scientism. Someone with a fancy coat and a degree said so, so it must be true. Okay, so again, it's a religion. You have to have faith into someone else's, what they're telling you, that it's true. You have to have faith in somebody else, and you can't verify it. That's a religion. That's faith. So what you believe to be true, is it true, or do you just believe that it's true because you were taught that it is true? Never looked any further. The rocket worked perfectly, except for landing on the wrong planet. You get it? Do you get it? The rocket worked perfectly, except for landing on the wrong planet. He's telling you something. Oopsie. What the fuck is it? How the fuck? I don't even know how the fuck I get some of these fucking things. How the fuck does this thing? Here we go. The Earth is spinning over 1,000 miles per hour. Are you sure? When you see shit like this, are you sure? There's no fucking way. Look at this fucking little rock. I don't know how the fuck they do it. But either way, the shit that I've done, you can't do. I know for a fact, my hands on myself, that if you're spinning, it's insane. Look at that flat line. Look how flat that is. Flat, flat. And this is some fake shit. Look. I don't care where you go on this flat earth plane, you'll never see this crazy orange shit. Yeah, there's places where there's clay and orange like that, but not like this. Are you kidding me? Look at this. The guy went batshit with the orange thingy, brush, tone in, whatever the digital fake shit they use, CGI tools that they're faking, trying to fake with. Flat earth map on the floor, giant tree growing up to the glass dome, George Bush International Airport, case closed. That's right there. They put that shit right in your motherfucking face.